Before I start, I would like to ask everyone to do something for me, okay? Raise your right hand and pat your left shoulder. And thank yourself. I want you to say your name. Thank you, Trudy, for being here today. Thank yourself. For those who have flown in or drove in out of KK, for taking the effort in dressing up according to our theme. Thank you. You didn't come for me, you came for yourself. You wanted to learn, you want to change, and you want to succeed. So a big round of applause to each and every one of you for being here. That was indeed a very beautiful story, very touching. We are truly blessed to be part of Atomy because Atomy makes daily essential items like toothbrush, toothpaste into extraordinary daily essential items. Betul tak? It's not just toothpaste, it's a functional toothpaste. It's not just shampoo, but functional shampoo, right? Atomy is amazing. Another round of applause for Atomy, please. Thank you. So for today's product introduction, I'd like to share with you a little bit more about Hemohim. The video just now already explained, but I'll explain a little bit more. So Hemohim is a traditional product which gives you vitality. What is vitality? Great strength, correct? And that is one thing true for me. And I think a lot of you will agree. Setiap kali makan Hemohim, rasa kuat tak? Right? It gives you great energy. Okay, it's also halal. When my sponsor first approached me April last year, it wasn't so much about Atomy. It was about a product that she believed would help my mom's health. In the several long-distance overseas telecommunication, conversations that we had, she would mention astronaut food. That sparked my curiosity. That made me curious because to me, astronaut food is technically very advanced, isn't it? Yes. So from there, I wondered what other advanced product this company might have. 1 month later, I registered as a member. 6 months later, my mom started consuming this product, and our lives has never been the same. This product is none other than Hemohim. So what does Hemohim mean? Hemo is short for hemoglobin, which carries oxygen from your lungs to the rest of your body. M is for hemopoiesis, which means the formation or production of blood from your bone marrow. I for immune, M for modulation. Everything I have just said has everything to do with blood. Now, what is the function of our blood? One of it is to carry nutrients to the rest of your body. What happens if this delivery system is slow, or if it's late, or if it stops? Just like GDX. Kalau lambat your product sampai, what will happen? You'll be calling your center already, right? You'll be calling your sponsors, bila lagi mau datang ni? Same with Grab Food, Food Panda, More Fun. If the food, your order datang lambat, you'll be worried already, right? You'll have a whole home. Yeah. Right. Hemohim is not a medicine. I repeat, Hemohim is not a medicine. It is a functional health supplement. It serves a specific purpose, and that is to strengthen our immune system. Some people say kickstart. Some people say it boosts your immune system. But I like to say it strengthens our immune system. So a little bit of background, just to add on to the video just now. It is not just a product, as you heard. It is a result of a vigorous scientific research. KERI, which stands for the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, was established in 1959. It has over 1,000 staff. What they do every day is that they deal with nuclear and radiation technology. Because of this nature of work, the Korean government started a project, they called it Hemohim, to create a new substance to radically increase human immunity in order to protect these valued people who are working in KERI. So the team tested with over 1,000 herbs and plants. Bukan saja satu, bukan saja 10, but with 1,000 herbs and plants. It took them 8 years, so from the year 2000 until 2008, with government assistance of over $5 million. That's a lot of money. The project name then became the product name. And just as like you have heard, it wasn't created for the mass public initially. It was created for the staff of Kerry. But because it was so effective, it was so good that they decided to mass produce it and make it available for you and I today. So that is how amazing Atomy is. Another round of applause for Atomy, please. So Hemohim, as you know, has made of herbs and plants. Now, these herbs and plants are mainly grown and cultivated in the clean fields of South Korea. These plants and herbs are actually being used in Oriental medicines for centuries. So it is proven. Now, how is it made? They extract the nutrients from these fresh herbs. They boil it down into a concentrated liquid, and that is what you have in that packet, Hemohim. So what does it do? It strengthens our immune system, right? So when you talk to your prospect, yeah, it strengthens your immune system. But what is immune system? Immune system is your body's defense system. Imagine your body as a castle, and your immune system is your army. Would you want 1, 10, or thousands of army? Thousands, right? Okay. So what your immune system does is that it fights off pathogens such as virus, bacteria, and parasites which are entering your body. You may not realize it now, but every breath you take, like the song, just checking whether you're still there. So every breath you take, everything you touch, by the way, everything that gets in contact with your skin, our skin is our first barrier of immune system. Everything that we consume has a level of pathogens. So meaning our immune system is working non-stop, like 7-Eleven, right? From birth till death, our immune system is constantly working. Now, we often take our immune system for granted. I don't hear people say, oh, I must sleep early so my immune system will be strong. I must eat properly so my immune system will be strong. We don't hear people say this, correct? Okay. With age, diet, lifestyle, so the lack of sleep and also the increase of work stress, these are all factors which will bring down our immune system, right? So this is why it is important for us to take Hemohim. If we destroy our immune system, we will die within minutes and hours. Likewise, when we die, what happens to the body? The body will start to rot, correct? Because your immune system has stopped working. So all those pathogens are free to invade and attack the body. Okay? Now, how does it taste like? Delicious. Anybody else? How do you think it tastes like? Ooh. Pahit, yes. I have had some people who said it's bitter. But it's funny. I think each individual is different. I asked my daughter. I like it. From the first time I took it, I like it. I asked my daughter, she's 6 years old, what does it taste like? Like chocolate, Mommy, but less sweet. So you see, different people has a different taste to it. So Hemohim is perfect for who? Everyone, correct. If in the site you will see it's perfect for athletes, housewives, office workers, students, and elderly. Now, if you look at that again, if you're not a child, meaningly a student, if you're not an adult, meaningly an office worker, if you're not an elderly, right, it is for everyone, for any age group. And the price. So one box of Hemohim used to be almost 2,000 ringgit, and that time it was only 30 sachets inside. Now there is 60 sachets inside for only 390 per box. You can even buy it as a set 4 boxes is only 1,420, which means you have additional saving of 50 ringgit per box. Isn't that great? Yes, so give Atomy another round of applause. Thank you. Moving on, I'd like to talk about probiotics. Our probiotic has 12 kinds or 12 strands with a total of 3 billion probiotics in it. It's very conveniently packed in a packet which you can put in your pocket, you can put in your handbag and bring it with you wherever you go. So what is probiotics? Siapa tahu? Okay, let me tell you. Probiotics is good bacteria for your gut, for your digestive system, which can help improve your intestinal system, your usus. Now, when your gut function working properly, you will feel great, betul tak? Yeah. Now, our health of the gut can affect our immune, our mood, our energy, as well as our memory. I give you an example. If you are constipated, you haven't gone to the toilet for 1 week, would you be a happy person? No, right? Okay. So our gut is also known as our second brain. Why? Because it has its own reflexes. It will tell you when it's hungry. It will tell you that, I'm craving something pedas lah. So that is why our gut is known as our second brain. And 80% of our immune system is actually made in our gut. So our gut has 80% good bacteria, 20% bad bacteria. But again, with age, with our lifestyle, meaning lack of sleep, increase of stress from work, the bad bacteria will increase and the good bacteria will decrease. So that is why people get sick. Now, in Malaysia especially, our food, very rich, betul? Everything deep fried. Everything ada santan, sedap kan? So all this good food, too much, can also decrease our immune system. And unfortunately, to date, colon cancer is the number 3 killer in Malaysia. So again, this is why it's important for all of us to take probiotics. So in Atomy probiotics, we have 12 types. The 2 that I would like to stress on is Lactobacillus casei, which is acid and heat resistant. Now, can I ask you a question? How long is your intestine? I want you to guess. How long is your intestine? I give you a clue. Anybody want to give a wild guess? How long? 6? 6 feet? 6 meters? Okay. Okay. Allow me to show you. Some visual effect, okay? Okay. See, Atomy creates wise consumers. I've been taking probiotics for many years. So when I decided to switch brand, I wanted to study. I wanted to make sure that I was making the right choice, okay? So when I saw heat and acid resistant, it really sparked my curiosity. Now, our gut, our small intestine alone is approximately 7 meters. Count with me, okay? That's your small intestine down there, okay? And your large intestine is approximately another 5 feet, okay? So that is the total of intestine that we are carrying with us every day, right? So for it to be heat and acid resistant is important because from the time you consume it, from your mouth to your throat, to your stomach, it has to tahan the journey sampai your usus, betul tak? If not, mati sudah in your mulut. True or not? Okay, so give a round of applause for Atomy. Rich in technology, very rich in technology. And the other thing that, the other strand that I want to bring up is Lactobacillus plantarum. Can I ask you, what do you notice about Korean people? They have beautiful skin, correct? I work in a hotel, so every day when I see them, whether in the hotel or walking the streets, I'm always amazed. They all have beautiful skin. No matter girl, guy, young, old, they all have beautiful skin. Why? Because of their healthy lifestyle. They eat healthy. And what is the one thing that they cannot live with? Kimchi, correct. Do you know they actually bring their own kimchi when they go traveling? They do. In the hotel, they buka container, makan kimchi with whatever they're having. Okay, and in Atomy, we actually have the fermentation of kimchi as one of the strengths. Isn't that great? Right? So now we all can look like Koreans. Give probiotics, Atomy probiotics, a round of applause. And our probiotics has a very refreshing orange flavor to it, so it's really good. Now I'd like to talk about our detergent series. Keywords for you to remember in case when you're talking to your prospects. It is all natural. It is plant-based. It is biodegradable, and it is concentrated. These are four keywords which are very strong if you really understand it. Yeah? First of all, let me ask you another question. What planet do we live in? Earth, right? And how many Earth are there in the system? Only one. We only have one home, and we are living in it. Another question. Is water infinite, like the infinity pool you always hear, or is it finite? It's finite. It's not, it is finite. Meaningly, it is terhad. The water that we have has been in this world 1, 10, 15,000 years ago is the same water we have today. It is recycled through a process of collection, evaporation, condensation, and rain, right? Now, what types of pollution are there out there? Can you name me a few? What type of pollution? We have land pollution, light pollution, noise pollution, visual pollution, thermal pollution, air pollution, and also water pollution. Does this pollution affect humans and animals? Yes, it does. Okay. Most type of pollutions we cannot control as an individual. Example, deforestation, carbon footprint, factory waste, mining. As an individual, we cannot control, correct? What can we control? Yes. We can control our own household pollution through the products that we use for our laundry and also our dishes. Now, did you know that soap, washing powder, and synthetic detergent is a $1 trillion business? Not a $3 business, it's a $1 trillion business. So everybody wants a cut of it. That's why when you go to supermarket, when you go to the detergent section, banyak brand kan? Because everybody wants a cut of it. But unfortunately, supermarket brands, most of them go for quantity and not quality. But that is the difference in Atomy. Atomy is all about quality. So first would be our fabric detergent, the powder form. As I mentioned just now, it is concentrated. So this box of 2.4 kg, for a load of 5 kilo and below, you only need 12 grams. 12 grams. So that means if you do your calculation, this one box can last you 6 months. Isn't that great? Great, right? Economical, yet good for the environment. So one box is 43 ringgit and can last you for 6 months. Now, my journey with Atomy started with skincare and supplement. It was only May this year that I started fully using the Atomy detergent series. My mom is a big fan of the Atomy fabric detergent. She would always tell me how good it is. Until one day I saw a testimony, somebody shared, that the fabric detergent could make children's white school shoe white. Now, parents and guardians here who know what I'm talking about, how hard is it to keep white shoes white? This is really a God saver, okay? But still, I contemplated, because in my mind, it's expensive. So but this was, of course, before I truly understood the product. So I started comparing apple to apple, gram to gram, milliliter to milliliter, because I wanted to convince myself that this is the right choice. And for every one that I compared, it always came back that Atomy was more economical. So for me, making the change was very easy. So this is what Atomy does. It creates wiser consumers, not just for yourself, but for your home, your family, and also your environment. Can I have a round of applause for Atomy, please? Now, Atomy's fabric detergent is free from 7 harmful chemicals. How many of you know what is the 7 harmful chemicals? Can I see a raise of hands? Okay. Now, when I saw this, I was thinking, wow, this company, I've never seen any other company which can proclaim such a thing, to be free from 7 harmful chemicals. So again, that sparked my curiosity. So I did my own research. See, my son has eczema, so I have to be careful with and to monitor what causes a flare-up. So detergent is one of them. Did you know that even though you cuci kain with whatever detergent, it leaves a level of residue in the cloth, in the kain, right? Even after drying. So dry, you bring in, you fold. When you pakai, what happens? The residue is now sitting on your skin. And again, like just now I said, your skin is your first defense of your immune system. It will be absorbed into your bloodstream. So that is why it's important to choose the right detergent. And this is why I am a true believer and advocate for Atomy detergent series. Allow me to share with you my findings. Now, the first harmful ingredient they talked about is fluorescent whitening agent. What is this? It kasi putih your kain. It hides the stain. So it means your other brand will make your clothing look brighter, but not cleaner. And this is not biodegradable. So meaningly, it's going to sit and affect the marine life. Secondly, artificial coloring. It serves no purpose. Artificial color only to kasih the product ada warna saja. It has no purpose. And some artificial coloring can actually irritate the skin and eyes. And it can also cause reaction in marine life. So it may not affect us so much, but think about the marine life. Next, preservatives. What does preservatives do? It is to ensure there is no production of bacteria and mold in the powder, supaya dia boleh sampai manufacturing, transport, sampai kedai, sampai your rumah, there is no mold and bacteria in it. Now, Atomy is free from preservatives. That is why it is biodegradable. Isn't that great? Great, right? Okay, for the next item, or for the next ingredient, I want you to do something for me again. Boleh tak? Okay, when I count to 3, I want you to hold your breath for 10 seconds. Boleh tak? Boleh, ya? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, half, quarter. Okay, now you can breathe. Now, how did that feel? I hope nobody pening-pening, huh? Okay, the next harmful ingredient is phosphat. Phosphat encourages the growth of aquatic plants. What does it do? It chokes up the water. Meaningly, it will kill the marine life because there's no more oxygen in the water. So imagine you only hold your breath for 10 seconds. Can you imagine the poor marine life with the lack of oxygen? All right? Next item, chlorine bleach. Now, this item, bleach or Clorox, is very corrosive. If you have Clorox or bleach at home, I want you to do an experiment. You put it in a container, you take one piece of hair, you put it inside the bleach. Come back 24 hours later and tell me if you can still find your hair. I will tell you, sudah gone. It is eaten up by the chlorine and bleach. That is how corrosive it is. So Atomy is free from chlorine bleach. Another thing, animal ingredient. Now, when I was doing my research, only then I found out, wow, dulu punya detergent, they actually put animal fat in it to help with the removal of tough stain. So Atomy does not have animal ingredient, so we are free from animal cruelty. Isn't that great? Can we give Atomy a round of applause, please? And then zeolite. Zeolite's purpose is to make hard water soft so that it's easy to lather. But this ingredient is also known to be a skin irritant, very similar to asbestos. So that is the 7 harmful ingredients. I actually would like to include one more, which is artificial fragrance, synthetic fragrance. It gives us a false impression of cleanliness. I have a friend. When I sampai her rumah, just at the front gate, I know she's doing her laundry because I can smell her detergent. I can smell her softener, right? But this is synthetic. Now, a lot of man-made fragrance is made out of chemicals. It's made out of harmful chemicals, which is not actually tested. So this is why Atomy, we use natural extract for the smell. Isn't that great? Okay, we have now liquid detergent. Again, concentrated. What I wanted to point out here is that with one bottle, we only need to use 20 ml for 5 kilos and above. 5 kilos and below. You see, our weather here is summer all year round, betul tak? We don't wear baju yang tebal. Everything is thin. So most of the time, like for me, a family of 5, our laundry is only 5 kilo and below. So I only need 20 ml. That means one bottle can last me 6 months if I do 1 load per day. What a saving compared to the brand that I was using before. So for one bottle, it's only 40 ringgit. And then we have the fabric softener. Now, I must admit, I'm guilty for this. I only, through preparing for this, then I found out our softener is 3 times concentrated. Did you know that? 3 times concentrated. Bukan 1, bukan 2, 3 kali lagi concentrated. No other brand out there will tell you. They'll only say, oh, we're concentrated. But Atomy tells you we are 3 times concentrated. For a load of 5 kilo and below, you only need 5 ml. Do you know how little 5 ml is? When I give my budak paracetamol, it's 5 ml. That's all you need for a 5 kilo load. So very economical here. For 37 ringgit, you do 1 load a day, it can last you 13 months. 13 months, can you imagine? Is there any other brand out there you beli 1 bottle can last you 1 tahun? No, right? Only in Atomy. Give Atomy a round of applause. The 4th item in the detergent series is the dish detergent. Now, I personally like this product very much because it can last me 6 months. But other than that, it is biodegradable. It has no color. And it is made out of calamansi, kicai. You call it kicai, right? It's made out of kicai extract, which has 30 times more vitamin C compared to lemon. So, one thing, ever since I switched to this Atomy dish detergent, my fingers are no longer dry. I used to have cracked fingers, and to the point that these 2 fingers had eczema. That was how dry it was. But now, everything is nice and soft, that people think I don't do dishes anymore. Okay. Another thing for you all to be very proud of is our dish detergent is class 1 detergent. Don't play. It is recognized by the Ministry of Health and Welfare in Korea. You can use this to wash your fruits and vegetables. Who uses this for fruits and vegetables? Excellent, almost everyone. If you haven't got a bottle, make that your next purchase. It can also eradicate 99.9% of the E. coli bacteria. Powerful dish detergent this is. But you can do more. I know people yang cuci kereta sama this. I know people who mop their floor with this. I also know people who wash their jewelry with this. So I tested. I washed my silver earring with the dish detergent, and true enough, it became very, very bright. So imagine what you're saving. One product can do multiple things. Isn't that great? Yes. Give Atomy a round of applause. Rich in technology. Okay, so one bottle, only 29 ringgit, can last you 6 months. Okay, now everything that I have shared with you, you can find in the channel Atomy. Just go to products and search under, okay, there we go. You just go to product and you can go to the education material or videos. A lot of good information that you can find here. Okay? Now to continue, before I continue, in summary about the detergent series, remember when you do your laundry and dishes, the water runs from our sink or from our machine to the drain, to the river or to the sea, and it is recycled back into rain. By switching to Atomy detergent series, you can reduce environmental damage by keeping our water clean. If you save water, water will save you. Each one of us can make a difference, but together we can make a change. Be part of the solution and not the pollution. Give Atomy a round of applause. It's truly great products, truly, truly. Okay, now I would like to share on Atomy Absolute BB. Yes, a very, very popular product among the ladies and some men too. I must say, the first time my sponsor let me try, she put it on my hand. The whole way home driving, this was what I was doing. It smelled so good, right? So, Absolute BB. It comes with the Absolute range, rich in technology. It has sunblock effect, SPF 50, PA4. So it's rich in nutrition with 4 plant base. What it does is that it gives you glowing skin. Betul tak? All those who are using it, you will know. It gives you glowing skin. It gives you moisture. It controls oil. And it brightens your complexion. At the same time, it gives you long-lasting, thin and super fine makeup. To use, you pakai sikit saja kan? You pakai sikit, you apply on, and it's like magic. Your face looks smooth because it can actually cover blemish, freckles, and it can help to even your skin tone. Now, it has a melting technology, whereby when you put it on, after a while, maybe you might think, alah, terlampau putih, but give it time. It will be able to melt in and look really, really natural. Now, it says here the nutrients from 4 plant-based essence. What are they? Sunflower seed oil, rice bran oil, avocado oil, and also this fruit wax. Now, again, Atomy products are rich in technology. They are able to put all these nutrients into that small bottle. So there is no clotting, there is no blocking of pores. It's anti-aging, rich in antioxidant, and also it calms the skin. Perfect for any skin type. Okay, another product I'd like to talk about is our Atomy Lash Power Mascara. Confidence up, smudge and sagging down. I've used mascara before whereby it's so heavy, after you pakai, you feel like your mata so berat. But you will not feel that with Atomy. So, it is super proof. So even though you sweat, terkena air a little bit, or your face is oily, it will not smudge. It gives rich volume, even though you banyak kali you apply, it will give you very rich volume without the clumping effect. Very easy to clean, just with running water. And it has a very soft texture, very easy to use. Again, it has two active ingredients, which is black bean extract and blackberry extract. Now, these nutrients, what does it do? It gives you nutrients to your lash, because your lash is also like your hair. So that's why they have added this active ingredient into the mascara. So not only your hair cantik with Absolute shampoo, but even your bulu mata will be nice and shiny.